One of the most challenging things when you run an online business, or any business for that matter, is support. For me, it gives me a lot of anxiety because the system that I use is not very efficient, and every time I use it, it puts me really behind with my work. So I want to show you basically how my system currently works, and then I'm going to tell you about a solution which is mind-blowing. All right, so let's take a look here at this diagram. So this is what my business looks like. So I have my website here. I run LearnDash to sell my courses. I do my payments through WooCommerce, and I do my email through Fluent CRM. Okay, so all this is running on my WordPress website. But now when it comes to the support, what I've been using so far is an external system, which is like a SaaS service. So in this case, I was using Intercom. So what Intercom does is it has an integration with my website. On the bottom right, it has a pop-up. I'm sure you've seen those pop-ups where you can go in, type your message and so on. It is good, but not very good, because over here, there isn't really much integration when it comes to LearnDash, WooCommerce, and Fluent CRM, which are my other programs that I use. For example, why am I mentioning this? Let's say someone buys a course and for some reason they don't have any access. So my workflow would be, I would log into Intercom, see the messages, and then I'll go to PayPal or Stripe to see what the problem is, and then go to my website. So you can imagine if you have, let's say 10, 20 queries a day, that can take you a very long time to try and keep up to date with your customer support. And the other problem as well is, as I mentioned, Intercom here does not integrate with any of these programs. All it's doing is pushing messages back and forth and making sure the messages are present in your email box. But now we have a fantastic solution. There is a new product now called Fluent Support. Fluent Support is brought to you by the people that brought us Fluent CRM, which is a fantastic email automation program, which I also currently use. So let's talk about Fluent Support and how it is different to all these SaaS programs and how it can make your support much, much better. Okay, so over here now, all you need to do is to create a page which has a shortcode to either submit a ticket or to view a ticket. Okay, so that's the first step. Secondly, once they submit a ticket, they get their own portal. So your clients or your students will get their own portal here. Now, this portal here is fantastic because it also works with email. It also works with Slack and also Telegram. So whatever messages you send on Telegram, those messages are pushed over to the portal and also to my portal where I get to see all the queries. So that is brilliant. So let's say I'm not really on my computer, I'm out and about. I can see all these messages on either Telegram or Slack, which is brilliant. Now, all these messages are also updated on both portals. So I can use this system now either on my computer, on my website, or even on my phone. So with Fluent CRM, it comes with a lot of integration. So in my case here, I have LearnDash, WooCommerce, Fluent CRM, and there are also other programs that integrate really well with Fluent Support. So remember when I mentioned that with Intercom, I had to go to PayPal or Stripe to check the customer details and then go back to my website to check and see if everything is working okay. With this system now, I don't need to do that because everything now is under one roof. So that means if there is a problem here, I can just go to my portal and my portal shows everything to do with that customer. Now, let me log in and let me show you how I use this system on my own website, because I don't like promoting or talking about programs that I do not use myself. In fact, I spent a few days trying to move all my systems from Intercom to Fluent Support. Now, let me show you what the interface looks like. So when you first land on my website now, you'll notice that there is no Intercom right here on the bottom right. What I have now is this support button. So when you click on this support button, it takes you now to this support page. This is where you get to create your ticket. So the one thing I like about Fluent Support is the fact that you can create custom forms. So in my case, I have a few services here, and the services are lifetime membership, yearly membership, courses, Divi templates, bonuses, and other. So if someone comes here and fills in their first name, email address, they can just choose what they need support with. So in this case, maybe it's lifetime. I can select lifetime, enter the subject, type the message. And if I need to, I can also add this feature where they can upload a file as an attachment or just to show me where their problem is. So as you can see, there's a lot of customization here. And now let's say you are a user already on my website. So what happens now is you also have this option here, which says already a member, and then you can just click here to view your ticket. Now, if you're not logged in, it's going to ask you to log in. So there we go. So this is the support portal. So when the customer logs in here, they get to see their tickets that they have submitted. Now, let me show you what it looks like on the admin side of things. So I've already gone ahead and installed Fluent Support. This is a live working website. You can see here, this is funnelstoincome.com. I am actually using this. This is how much I believe in this product. So over here, this is your overview. You should click here on Fluent Support, click on the dashboard. It gives you this overview right here. So let's say you want to take a look at all your tickets. You can just click here on tickets, and this will show you all the tickets that you have on your system. And this will show you all your tickets that you have on your system. So let's take a look at this query here. So I'm going to click on it. So first of all, what I do when I get a query like this is I now take a look over here to the right, and look at that. I can see now that this user has signed up for the WordPress Mastery course. He's interested in Fluent CRM. He's also a lifetime member. So this is fantastic. I don't even need to go and try and find out why they're not getting this, because right now I can see that they're a lifetime member. That means they should have access to pretty much everything on my website as a lifetime member. So this is now easier for me to go in and fix the problem. So the fact that they have a tag called lifetime, it means that they've gone through the whole process of purchasing the lifetime and so on. So all I have to do now is to give a response, and you can see this is support staff. This is me. So I have responded here and added an attachment. So there we go. So this is how he needs to find the templates to have access to that. Okay, and then he's responded here, and this is happening today. You know, this message was sent 7 hours ago. I responded 5 hours ago, and this was also responded 5 hours ago. So here he's saying, I've gotten to this. Thank you. Okay, great. So what I can do now is I can just go in and close the ticket because everything is all done. Okay, but there's also other options. Let's say I need to go in and add another message. I can just click here and add another message. This is how simple and clear this interface is. I really love this. And if I need to make some notes, I can just come over here. I can make a quick note here so that next time there's an issue, I can always come back and look at my notes. And this is brilliant. Okay, now let's take a look at a few things here. Now over here on the right, at the moment, I can only see the tags, but if the person has purchased through, say, WooCommerce, you can also see all the tags and the purchase history and all of that. Now, this is the integration that I was talking about, that this is what I really wished any program out there would do to really save me a lot of time. So I don't need now to go to, say, PayPal or Stripe to check if the customer has actually bought or something went wrong and so on. Everything is right here on my dashboard. I don't need to go anywhere else. I can just log in, see any problems that I have here, and just go ahead and provide my support. All right, so in this case, I need to close this ticket. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it. Great, so now it has been closed. I know I have other ones I need to go to here. And you can see there's a label here that says waiting. So that means I need to go in and respond to these as soon as possible. Now, let's say I want to filter these messages. I can actually come over here and take a look at the active. I can look at new. I can look at closed. I can look at all. So you can see here, I've been testing this system to really make sure it was working. And boy, oh boy, this is amazing. Right. So what I can also do here, I mean, I can do a lot. I can assign my tickets here. If I needed to add more people to work here on my system, you have unlimited users that can work on your system. So I can actually assign people to help me with the support. Now over here, I have my reports. So you can see here, these are resolved tickets, 2 of them. So if I scroll down here, these were resolved by me, but if I had other agents, the agents would show here, and this will give me an idea of how many tickets my agents are closing and if they're really working as they should. All right, so moving on, let me show you other things here. So there's also other things we can take a look here at here. We also have our customers. So this is the list of all our customers. Right, so let's look at what else we can do here with the filters. So I can also filter by waiting for reply. So I can just activate that, and this will just show me the ones that I need to reply to. And this again is a time saver. Okay, so let's take a look here at also other things. I've shown you the reports, I've shown you the customers. Now over here, I can also have some saved replies. So let's say there are certain messages that I respond in a similar way all the time. I can actually create them here and save them so that when I'm responding, I can just use those saved messages. Okay, so I can just come over here, create new, and the reply title could be maybe here is your download link. Okay, so I've just added this quickly. In fact, let's just add the text properly here. I can also assign this to a specific product. So let's say this is for the bonuses. And then I can just add a hyperlink here just by coming over here, paste my URL in here, just like that, and then save. Okay, so next time now, let's say I get a similar question and I need to respond to that message. I can just come over here to my tickets. And in fact, you know what? Why don't we show all the tickets, because I want to show or respond to this one here. So in my response here, I can say, okay, reopen ticket. And then I can come over here. So now I'm just about to respond to this. I can just come over here to my templates now and just add this one, and boom, just like that, I've added my response, and I can just hit apply, and this message now will be sent as my template. So that was the saved replies. Over here, we also have activities, and this will give you a breakdown on what has been happening on your support system. All right, so let's move on and also take a look here at our workflows. Now, workflows are also very exciting here. So when I click here on workflows, I can actually add a workflow, and this could be automatic. Now this is, think about it this way, it's like an automation that happens behind the scenes. So you can set, let's say, trigger words, and then when that word is triggered, you can let it do a certain action. So let me show you. So let's call this Flow Mac, right? We're gonna make this automatic, and I'm gonna say continue. So now here I can say flow trigger. So I could just maybe say, okay, the trigger is create on ticket or create on customer response. So let's put customer response. And now I can add my conditions. So I could say in the message, I want to add something here. So I can add I can say here, okay, in the message, if it contains, I'll add a value here. Maybe it's discount or DV discount as an example. I can then choose what I need to happen when this message here meets that condition. So I can also add even more here. So I'm just going to add 1. And now I can select my action. So this is what I need my system to do as soon as this is found in the email. Okay, so I can select my action here. I can say assign an agent. I can say add response. I can add an internal note. I can close ticket. I can add tags. So in this example, let's say I want to add a response. And then I can just add my message here. Okay, so that could be my message. And then I can go on to say reply from, and I could say, okay, from Mac, and I can say fallback agent. If I had more agents, I can just add them over here. But at the moment, I only have myself. And I can also add a title here. So once I'm happy with that, so let's just say test for this title, and I'm going to hit save. So now that has been saved as my workflow. So at the moment it's set to draft. So if I need to activate it, I can just click here, and now it's published. So every time in an email where there is something along the lines of DV discount, I will then respond automatically, or the system rather responds automatically with a link to the discount for Divi. So this again is going to take a lot of work off my shoulders because my system behind the scenes will be doing the work for me. Next, let's take a look here at business inboxes. So at the moment, I'm connected to mac@funnelstoincome.com, and I can also add another inbox. So I can add the inbox name here. And once I add my inbox, I can choose how I need to redirect my emails. So I could use, say, another email for specific product and other emails for other products. So it's just up to you how you want to add, but then the option is there for you. Next, let's take a look at our global settings because there's more things that we can set over here. So I'm going to click here on global settings. Now there's a lot we can do here. As I mentioned, we can also add ticket tags. So these will help to segment all my messages and also trigger my automations. Next, I'm going to come over here to ticket form configuration. So this is how you configure your forms. but I'm going to show you a better way of setting up your forms. Next, we also have custom fields here. So if you wanted to add specific fields for your business, this is where you would add them. Now, the most exciting here for me personally is the products. I can actually come over here on the products and set all the products that I have in my business. Now, think about it. Let's say you have a gym membership. You can set your memberships as products so that when you create your form, you can set it in such a way that you can specify what query goes through what product as they're submitting their support ticket. I'll show you that in a moment. But anyway, creating a product is very easy. You can just come over here, create a new product, give it a title, and basically that's it. Now on my business, you can see here I have my lifetime membership, I have courses, yearly membership, divi templates, and bonuses. Now these are the bonuses I give away when people buy these products using my affiliate link. Okay, over here we have support stuff. This is where you'd come over here and add your support stuff. So adding a support stuff is easy. Just click on add new, enter all their details here, and you can also give them permissions. So you could say, you know what, I want them to have to run workflows. You can say, I want them to view their dashboard, but you have the ability here to give them permissions or remove specific permissions. So let's say you don't want them to view any logs. You can just leave that like that and they won't be able to see any logs, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to close here. So that is the support stuff. We also have Fluent CRM integration, so you can integrate it here. You also have notification integrations. So this is where you can connect Telegram, Slack, or Discord. I haven't really set this up yet, but as soon as I set it up, I'm going to do a separate video showing you how you can set up all this and link it up with your system. All right, so let's move on here and let's take a look at the last one, which is your license agreement. So this is where you'd come over here and enter your license key. And once it's entered, this is the message that you get. It's active and it is ready to go. Now, here's the cool thing. If you really wanted to create a custom support form, you can also use Fluent Forms. Now, let me show you how that works. So what you need to do is to come over here to Fluent Forms Pro. I'm just going to go to all forms so I can show you what I've done already. So my form here is called support form. If I click here on edit, you can pretty much see the fields that I've added. It's all drag and drop. So I've entered my field here for the first name, email address, and then I need support with. I just added all these. These are added as products in Fluent Support. So these are all matching and I'll show you how to match them. You also have the subject line, the message, and I've also given an option here to upload the file and then submit the ticket. Now, here's where you do the integration. So if I come over here to settings and integrations, I want to come all the way down here to marketing and CRM integrations, and you can see Fluent Support here is connected. So if you click here on this gear icon, this will show you how I have connected it. So first of all, I've just mapped my first name here. In fact, this is the feed name and the business. So these are my products here. So remember, I mentioned that I had already created them. So membership, lifetime membership, if I need support with is equal to lifetime membership. And this is then going to pretty much match all my products. Now the ticket title here, all I've done is I've matched it with my ticket title over here on my input options. I've done pretty much all the same all the way down here. And if I click on update here, that is my integration updated. So when people fill in my specific form, in fact, let me show you what the form looks like. I'm just going to go to my site here. So if I come over here to support, this is the form that I am talking about. So it has the first name, email address. It has I need support with, then the subject line, message, and so on. So once they click on that, I will get them the message in my portal. And that is the portal that I've just shown you where I can do all sorts of things to keep me updated with all my support issues. So what Fluent Support is giving us is integration with WooCommerce, Fluent CRM, LearnDash, and many other products that it really works together with. But my main thing that I really like about Fluent CRM is the fact that my support is on one platform. I can see everything that is happening on that platform, and I don't have to go to any other place to see or to check and double check if the information is correct. So if you're a business owner and you're running a small business or even a large business, this is the system that you need because it's going to make things easier for you to manage all your support tickets. Yes, you can have emails here and there and do it via email, but as soon as you start getting emails of 50 or say 20 even a day, going back and forth between your email and your website, that is going to stress you. And that's the process I went through before. And I was on a journey to search for a support system. Now, you may be wondering, okay, so how much does this cost? So if I come over here to Help Scout, just to give you an idea, now this is a very popular product and there's quite a few out there. There's Zendesk. I mean, they all do a fantastic job, but as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, they don't have that integration with your website and the services on your WordPress website. That's where the problem is. And not only that, they are very expensive. Now take a look here. Here you only, for $39 per month, you only get 10 boxes. You have themes. You have all this other stuff here, which pretty much doesn't matter. I'm mainly looking here at this 30 per month. Now, remember, this is per user. So if you have 2 users, now that automatically becomes $70 per month. If you have 3, 4, 5 users, you can see how this all starts multiplying. And you also have limitations here. You have 10 mailboxes and 1 doc site. And if you wanted this one here, you have to contact them to get the unlimited boxes. Same thing. If you come over here to Intercom, Intercom here is $67 per month, and this is billed annually. So it's going to be a massive upfront cost for you if you wanted a system like this. But again, this is the system that I was using, and it has quite a lot of issues because, as I mentioned, I have to be all over the place to make sure that I give full support to my customers. All right. So now here's the moment. Fluent Support now. If we take a look at how much it costs, this is mind-boggling. They have a lifetime deal here. So if I click Get LTD, you can see here there's a 50% discount, right? So I'm going to scroll all the way down here to see the pricing. So these are all the integrations, by the way. There's WooCommerce, Lifter LMS, Slack, Fluent CRM, Fluent Forms, Membership Pro. And there are more coming up. In fact, I did an interview with Joel, the CEO of WP Managed Ninja. And he was talking about other updates that are going to be coming soon. So this is fantastic. So as I go through this, these are all the other features, okay? We don't really want to go through these. In fact, we've covered quite a lot here. So let's take a look at the pricing. Now, this here is lifetime. You pay once and pretty much that's it. Okay, you pay once and that's it. And this is what I highly recommend. So we have $99 here for 1 domain. You don't want to do 1 domain because you're going to use this product. You're going to love it. And if you then try to purchase the lifetime, maybe by then the lifetime is going to be gone. So don't go for the one side. Okay, so 5 domains. Yes, I would say if you're not someone who's not really into designing websites for others, then 5 licensed domain is okay, because maybe you might have 2 or 3 websites that you may be running and you can have the licenses running on that. Now remember, this is lifetime. You buy it here once and that's it. You don't have to pay for any more updates. All right, so here now we have the 50 domain license. This is now the territory where you're designing websites for others. This option here is fantastic because if you decide to design websites for others or even just set up a support system for others, small businesses and so on, you can charge monthly just to have that support system running on their website, which you can also support. So that is another way of making recurring money. So this is what I highly recommend. If you do have the money, go for the lifetime deal. It's at a 50% discount. You can see here, it would normally go for $1,199. So I would definitely go for the $599. Just sacrifice for it because this will make its money back within a very short space of time. So this again, I forgot to mention, when you use Fluent Support, you don't have to worry about mailboxes or emails because this integrates very well with those email systems we use like on Fluent CRM, like Amazon SES and Sendinblue and so on. So you don't have to worry about spending so much on the emails. So as you can see, this is a fantastic offer and I highly, highly recommend it. Now, here's what I'm going to do for you. If you buy Fluent Support using my affiliate link, I'm also going to give you access to a mini course that shows you how to set it up or correctly. So I'm going to send the link in the video description below. Please, if you use that, just let me know that you've bought Fluent Support using my affiliate link. Once I get that and I verify it, I will give you access to that course. But please bear in mind, the course is not active yet. I'm in the process of making it. So within a few days after perhaps say Cyber Monday, the course will be ready. But of course, because you are there on my system, I'll be able to just give you access to that course. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in today's video. I am going to be doing other videos as well, showing other features that Fluent Support has, and I will be notifying you. So make sure you're on the mailing list so you can get all these email updates. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments box below. If you have any questions or any feature requests, please let me know in the video description below. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.